Hello, 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 hello. The best of watch collecting. That's what we're doing today, guys. We are here and we are talking wrist watches. That's what we're doing, guys. Winders. That's right. Hand winders. That's what Mikey would say. We're talking about hand winders, wrist watches, mechanical watches. Tell me what's going on in your world. This is Archie Luxury Channel, and we are live. We're live. That's right. And what's happening today? Well, let's have a look. Look. Let's have a look today. What's going on in the world of watches? What are you buying? I got to tell you, the whole economy's changed a lot. There are still people, they love the watches. They love the watches. Yes, they do. But we don't have the same wristwatch buying enthusiasm that we've had in the past. I know myself, my collection, look, here's just there's a photo I had there. Look at that. If you look at this photo, you'll note that some of the key pieces are gone. The gold JLC, the gold World Time, and the two-tone bluesy gone, gonski. Why? Financial pressure. Financial pressure. That's right, guys. It's pushing it. So now let's just get a few invites out. Let's get some invites out there and get the show on the road. That's right, guys. We want to get the show on the road. Just checking a few things here. Sent an invite to Goldberg Tan, Aussie expat, to Chief Tit. Clivers, yeah, we'll send one to Clivers. He's always good for a smoke and a joke. I'm just recovering from a bit of a head cold. Coming through. I can see I'm coming through the other side, so it's not too bad. Guys, what can I say? It is what's happened? So it's 2025. I'm just gonna send a message to these guys. Please jump on if you are free. Live stream fun. Do you reckon that'll pull them in? Do I think that would pull them in? That's the question. We'll send it out there. We'll just see if we could get a few people having some fun. Does that actually pull them in? What do you reckon? Does that pull them in? Aussie expat, sent one to him. Dink, and Goldberg. Let's see if I don't know whether that pulls them in. Does it pull him in? We've got someone who's on. Chief Tits joined, and we've got the world's best dog trainer. Here we go. Hey, boys, how are you?
Hello, mate. How are you? Hello, Michael.
We missed you. What's going on, Chief Tit?
Yeah, sorry about that. I've had a bit of work on the last couple of days.
Work? This is your job.
How dare they, Arch?
This is your job, Chief Tit. Chief Tit, this is your job.
Look at you prioritizing exactly extraneous random activities.
I got to tell you something. It's fucking hilarious. I try to keep it on the quiet that I do this with you guys because my secretary is always saying, "What the fuck? How come you're never available at between like 10 and 12?" She's saying, "What is it, an army thing?" I said, "No. I've just got this. I don't know. I'm avoiding. I don't know what to say."
You better hope nobody Googles Chief Tit attorney at law.
That's right. I'll set up a different firm, just Chief Tit. It'll be the different version.
Don't dox me, bro. You are on very thin ice here. Super chat.
Here we go. M16A14. Me, $2. Thoughts on the black race style full white gold 116509. I'm going to pull that up. Let's have a look at it and see what you guys think of it. I'm going to be honest with you. This is a very expensive watch, but it's beautiful. Solid gold. This is gorgeous.
This is Daytona.
It is. It's not just any Daytona, but this is the Daytona to have. You know that? I'm bringing it up now for Marky.
You know, Archie, I just want to share something with you that might make you feel better while you're looking for that. It's a quick comment from Mrs.
It's
Wilkinson.
here.
We'll get back to her. Let's look at that dial. Now, is that a zenith movement? Like, what makes it special?
No, so it's a double one that tells you that it's a later 6-digit means it's a later
90s.
It's not only is it not a zenith movement, this here would be like this is the these are post 2000.
I mean, it's nice, but everyone's going to think it's steel, so it's going to.
I think that's the point, Marky. It's got the racing dial. You notice the racing dial?
Yes. How much is that? Bet it's a lot.
Look,
it's how much ski?
He's actually compared to a Panda, but see, 40 grand.
Ooh. Well, you know, okay, listen, if you think about it, Panda being what, I don't know, 29, 30, you know, 10 grand.
What's
more.
A Panda, Marky?
Yeah, around 30, I guess, I think. So.
What's a Panda?
What do you mean, what is it? Around 30 grand, I think, at least the previous version. So this is, you know, more, but it's white gold. So I get it. I get it.
Sorry about that.
How dare you? Once again, you know, we're going to dock you. We're going to dock your pay. Well, anyway,
yeah.
What do you think of this, Tits? What do you think of this white gold?
Isn't that Archie's old one that he used to have?
No, that was a Maserati dial in two-tone. This is white gold.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you want me to be? It doesn't really do it for me.
Is that Australian dollars? Then it's not so bad.
No, US.
Well, then yeah, it's pricey.
What do you think?
I don't
you know
like
what?
A Daytona. I don't care for a Daytona. They're dainty.
Look.
What do you think?
Look, it's a solid gold Rolex. You've got to look at it like that, Marky. Would you rather this or your Submariner?
Definitely the Submariner, 100%. That at least looks like what it is. You know, this, you know, but look, this is a great watch for people who have big balls, a lot of money, and want to fly under the radar. I'm just the asshole who says, if I'm spending 40 grand on a watch, I want it to look like I spent 40 grand on a watch.
Exactly. And a part of that problem is because it's friggin' white gold, isn't it? And it just looks like, 100%. I know Arch carries on about there's a presence with white gold. Only you know. I know that. I get it. But I see where you're coming from.
It does feel different, guys.
Listen, I'm going to skip over one and then we'll come back. I promise I'm going to get you in, but this is on topic. Super chat regarding this watch.
Here we go. We've got a couple super chats. We've got a super chat here. M16A14, $2. The 2016 version I'm getting has the updated clasp. And he says another super chat, 34,000 out the door. Full set, including shipping.
A good price. Updated clasp, which I assume means easy link movement and the, you know, nice milled clasp. So I wouldn't do it. But if you're, look, this is just my thinking. If you love a Daytona, you just love a Daytona, then go for it. But if it's just because you happen to find a white gold one for 34, and you're not a real Daytona guy, then no.
You know, the weird thing is with this numbering system, there's 6-digit. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
You've also got the reference, the series reference for Daytona is 11 or 165, and then you've got a 252 something. Now this is a 50. This is actually the 11650 versions came out after the 11652 versions. So it's a bit confusing, right? But this is the later one. Personally, I think it's an amazing watch. This is a ball breaker watch, right?
Yeah, but you like a Daytona. You're a Daytona kind of guy.
However, this is similar money to, say, the World Time I had before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get a gold. You can get a solid gold, yellow sub, blue dial for that exact same money. That looks like a banger.
But you may not want that.
Well,
you may want the Daytona.
That's why I'm saying it. If this individual is a Daytona guy, then get it. If he's just like a watch guy who says, this is like a good deal on this specific watch, well then fuck it. It's the Daytona is actually sort of disappointing, and this is somebody who has one now and has had one for the last 10 years.
I think this is a watch for an enthusiast. What do you think?
I don't know. I think you're right about that, because I've always thought of a Daytona as being, it's got to be flash, otherwise what's the point of a Daytona? Because then you might as well get just like a Speedy or something. I don't understand the point of a non-vintage, non-flash Daytona.
100% right. I think it's amazing. Personally, this watch, in my opinion, gets 9 stars.
It's a Schmecko decision, according to your pontiff. So there you have it. Archie,
I would buy one. I would gladly get one. Now, does that mean I wouldn't prefer? See, I'm a bit like Marky. If I spend 34,000, he's got a reasonable price on it. I would want.
That
I got to be totally honest with you. The gold itself, once it's on your wrist, you know it's gold. Okay, there's no confusion with steel. Once it's on your wrist,
nobody else knows.
Exactly. Let me tell you a story.
Ooh, story time.
I had a friend of mine who's a chartered accountant, Chief Tit. Okay.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
And he went to a chartered accountant thing, and the guy next to him said to him, "That's a beautiful Pepsi you're wearing." I didn't know he had the bracelet. He had the bracelet he had was only available on the white gold Pepsi.
Yes. Yes.
You remember when they did the Pepsi marquee?
Yeah.
And then originally you could only get the oyster on the solid white gold one, right?
And didn't it have like a blue dial, not a black? Like a kind of dark.
And the guy said, "I didn't know they had that version." Right?
Well, you know.
And then he went away. The guy didn't big note himself. Listen to this. He didn't big note himself saying, "It's white gold, you stupid fuck." He just said it's a different version. So then that guy would have gone home, done the research, and gone, "Holy fuck, that was white gold." And shit himself. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I'd rather people shit themselves right in front of me rather than go home and do some research and shit themselves later.
This same friend of mine, he went to a chartered accountant conference when he was younger. And they said, "Why do you want to be a chartered accountant?" And, all these people come out with this bullshit. I want to, increase efficiency, help businesses. You know what I mean, Chief Tit?
What a wank. Yeah.
He said, "I want a fancy car and big bucks."
That's exactly what he wanted.
Isn't that why you joined the Army?
Yeah, precisely why I joined the Army. For the big bucks, man.
Exactly.
Massive bucks.
I must admit, I admire you for joining the Army, Chief Tit, because that's something you couldn't pay me enough money to do, right? But
I bet SR Bell could.
It's a great adventure. It
is,
really
but you know what?
tests your skills.
It takes its toll on you, though. physically. I mean, I've got this thing coming up on the 30th of January, right? I'm going to be away for next weekend, and it's where they see where your competencies are up to with your fitness and everything. And it is absolute fucking torture getting into a position where you can keep up with these guys that are like 25.
What's your favorite position for your physical examination?
Yeah. What do you think?
Are you whinging? Wait a minute. Are you whinging about pull-ups? Is that what's going on here?
No, man, it's the runs. It's the runs that are a killer.
All I can say is no one.
When you're at our age, running is actually physically painful on the knees, on your joints, fucking everything.
I'm just going to say, this explains so much about how the Japanese almost so easily overran Australia. You know, because like the average age of your soldiers was like 60.
What are you talking about, you fuckery? We kicked their ass.
Only because MacArthur showed up.
Oh, listen to him. Archie, did you hear what that fuckwit said?
That's only because MacArthur billeted him and, put a bunch of...
Admittedly, all our troops were all over in England.
Yeah.
And Egypt.
Well, there was this small thing called the Kokoda battle, but anyway.
There we go.
Let's not mention that, will we, Marky?
The Yanks took over your football stadium and stole all the girls.
Oh, because you saw it on the Pacific?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was
I must say, the
totally.
The Vietnam War, that I think was a really nasty war. That was a nasty war. That war now, that would be full of drones, wouldn't it now? If you look at the Vietnam War, don't you think, Chief Tit?
I think so, but you know what? It also depends on where you are, Archie. So they jungle sort of places and places with a lot of foliage, they don't reckon it's going to be such a big deal with drones in those sort of places. It's really like these.
Did you hear about Agent Orange? They tried to defoliate a lot of the places.
Oh, yeah.
They also have these mini drones now the size of a mosquito that can get into the canopy.
Yeah, we've got
mini drones.
Oh, yeah, no, they're the size of a housefly. And they're used for, reconnoitering purposes.
Well, we got ones that are about that big.
Don't brag. Don't brag. Ours are small.
The Army uses, what sort of drones does the Army use, Chief Tit?
He's not allowed to talk.
We don't have any sort of offensive drones which drop bombs or that blow up or anything. They're just reconnaissance ones. Nothing special.
Is it useful to have drones?
Yeah, because for example, before you might have to send out a team and risk their lives to find out reconnaissance information, right? On the battlefield space for somebody that you might be attacking a particular position, and normally you'd have to send off a reconnaissance patrol to go and map it out. And
I attack a particular position now and again.
Shut up, you dirty bastard. And nowadays they send out a little fucking drone. They get real time. They can see exactly what's going on, and nobody had to risk their lives to do so. So it does change a lot of things.
I know about the military. I used to work for, listen to this, Chief Tit. I don't know if you've heard of Afghans. I worked for Afghans.
Yeah, they're the place where you go and get your food on the bases.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What were you doing in Afghans? What were you?
Oh, I had an IT position, but that was 15 years ago.
Fucking hell. So were you actually on base, or did you have to be like?
No. But I went to a lot of bases.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Is that where you got scared off? You would never do that.
Afghans ended up doing a lot of nasty things, but they had this boss who was a bit of a psycho. Thank God I got out of there. Fucking hell,
Was he ex-army, that bloke?
No, but he was just a psychopath.
Yeah.
Psychopath.
No, and exactly a month amongst the soldiers either, to tell you the honest truth.
No. It was pretty shit, but it was an interesting experience. Interesting. I had a couple of they had, oh my God, it was horrible. They had very scary infrastructure. Like I had a fight with them. I said, look, guys, you've got no backups. What's the backups you've got are backing up to itself. I said, if that fails, the whole office won't work for 6 months. I said, do you realize that?
So they were backing up to the very machine the backup was designed to protect.
Exactly. It was a virtualized machine, but I said to them, guys, this is so fucking dangerous. And it was getting old as well. I said, look, I said to them, I was thought about you, Marky. I said, our PABX, it's 11 years old. I said, tech equipment ages like dog years. Multiply it by 7.
So basically, you wanted redundancy, and they went along with you and made you redundant.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
What watch are you guys wearing today? What's your wristwatch check today?
Hey, I'm wearing my Zenith.
Hulky Hulk.
I love it. And you got the Hulk?
Hey, Chief Tit, you wouldn't believe this. I've got some photos just for you.
Dinner? I want to see food.
I saw that.
I'll get some photos just for you.
Archie, what the fuck was that potato pizza you had? I saw the photos of the other day. That was terrible looking.
Sad looking. Sad. I'd have been upset.
Fucking hell, talking about robbed. And then they had to rub it in his face that they paid for dinner. And he got a potato pizza.
Seriously.
He probably wanted to say, fucking, you can shove your potato pizza.
Yeah.
Could have ordered a lobster.
Yes.
Could have ordered the seafood pasta, but no. Potato pizza.
Seafood pasta looked quite good, actually. That was nice.
That looked nice.
I've got a few photos I want to share with you. I'm going to share these with you just now.
Back to Breguet.
Okay, so the Breguet store, they've actually renovated the Breguet store.
Have they told you to stop hanging around the front of their store yet?
I suspect they moved it. And I think they decreased the size of it. Okay.
They tried to lose you, but you found them again.
Oh, fuck, have they got Brunello Cucinelli over there?
Yes, you heard of that brand?
Yeah, I've got a beautiful jacket from Brunello Cucinelli about 10 years ago. It's absolutely gorgeous stuff.
Fucking expensive.
Very expensive. Like crazy expensive.
Well, the Tits likes to take care of himself.
There you go.
Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. They used to be very exclusive. Now it's sort of become, fuck, if they're over there, they're everywhere.
So you don't want to wear it anymore because now, everybody.
Yeah, it's a bit like that,
You're going to sell it on the flea.
Yeah.
Country. Here comes my
So that's Breguet. Let me show you what else I found. I found my watch was for sale.
Well,
the same model.
Have they still got that same model for sale new?
Yeah, no, it is a current model. And it was 259,500 RMB.
What's that, Archie? Dollars? Around about.
That's about 55,000 Aussie.
Fucking hell, eh?
So that's roughly what it sells for. It's a couple thousand more expensive than Australia.
Yeah, right.
And I
suspect did you buy yours
that's
new
because of the taxes slightly higher.
Did you buy your one new? Did you buy your one new?
Fuck no. No, I bought mine second hand, Chief Tit. I don't buy this shit new. This is like buying.
Fucking hell. You'd be mad to buy it new, wouldn't you?
Well, it depends. If it's your one watch, some people, they come in, they save, and they always wanted a Breguet, and they buy one new. They like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I mean, that watch isn't terrible.
It's what?
I said that watch isn't terrible. Like, that's actually quite collectible, that watch.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the easiest Breguets to sell because it's very that exposed, that sort of semi-skeletonized is just pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But what I found for you, guess what I found for you, Chief Tit?
Show me.
Have a look at this, Chief Tit. Just for you, a Dunhill store.
Unbelievable.
They still have one.
Oh my God.
Because they pulled out of America.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if Dunhill has one in England, because this store It's not PC now. You understand?
Well, it's a tobacconist, basically, isn't it?
Keep your mouth shut.
I used to smoke their cigarettes. They were like rainbow colored with gold foil.
So if you have a look there, they got the lighters here. That's the lighters. That's all the lighters there, Marky. Look
They
at
do
that.
make a nice lighter.
Look at that.
With propane gas or whatever that little gas is.
My
the
dad
brand
used to
is
smoke
still-
all of those. He doesn't anymore. He gave up smoking about 10 years ago, but we've still got all the paraphernalia. All the, you know, the gold lighter with the zip. You used to turn that sort of thing there. That's what
roller light. Yeah, they were expensive.
Remember
Yeah.
crystal
They were really-
ashtrays? Like crystal ashtray, big heavy crystal ashtrays.
Yeah.
Now, Chief Tit, I must confess. Can I make a confession to you, boys?
Uh-oh.
Yes, you can, Arch.
I've been in touch with the guy who bought my car.
Do you want it
My
back?
Uber driver.
Are you buying it back?
And I've said to him, can you please send me some pics? I want to see the car. That make sure you're looking after it.
You want to go over there and like smell the seats?
So he has sent me some pictures. Here we go. This is at a fueling stop.
Is that a
I said,
scratch?
I've only ever used BP98. What are you doing using United Fuel? It's
Is that
like a
scratch?
discount brand of fuel. He said, no, I just stopped to see a friend there.
Oh, he's got a friend at the gas station.
Here is his, it's looking still very beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful car.
You realize you're doxing him by showing his plate.
That's my plate.
Well, you realize you're doxing yourself. But why
It doesn't matter if he's paid for it or not. It's his fucking plate forever.
Are you driving? Why is he
Wherever
driving?
it goes, it's his.
Did he re-register the
And
plate?
if he sees him in the street doing something stupid, he's going to say, stop driving like a fuckwit with my car.
Look, there it is with the lights on, the laser lights on.
I feel like it's being parked outside overnight.
It is slick, isn't it? I
We've
mean,
got a
look at, the
restaurant, he
difference
said.
between look at the difference between a sedan and the fucking.
Listen,
Now
now,
look
which
at
one
that.
of those guys is there, kid?
Look
Go
at the
back-
difference between the
Archie,
sedan and the SUVs.
Go
It's so
back.
sleek.
Go back and show the village people that JD did. Go back that. Just flash
I
it.
love that photo.
There we are. Look, guys, have a look. This is fucking JD's handiwork.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, Archie, me. Why are there two of me? Two of them are me. And then there's tits.
No, that's Chief Tit underneath you.
Oh, that's tits underneath me. Well, then who?
And that's Aussie expat. Remember Aussie expat?
Well, you know, he's made Aussie expat a lot more masculine than he really is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I
I think
didn't
I
recognize him.
glued those hairs on the chest.
Exactly.
What do you, Arch? What's your impression of your whole policeman look?
I love it.
I love it. Too.
He did it so, it's done so well.
Don't you want to just pinch his little cheeks?
Oh, it looks
We look
great.
like
I
the
love
fucking
it.
village people.
It's exactly
I love the village people. You know that,
Ah,
Marky?
IMCA.
Do you remember, Arch, where nobody believed anybody was really gay in the 80s? Even the people that were completely, like, obviously gay now.
So they
If it
had
was
to
gay-
do it on stage to prove it.
Well,
Like,
even
village
your boy George was pretending to be heterosexual.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And everybody was saying, you reckon he's gay? Mate,
Yes,
he's
yes.
gay. It's like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Like the village people, I didn't realize they were gay until like, you know, maybe 10, 15 years ago. And everybody goes, you know, they're gay. I'm going, what? No, not them. You're kidding.
How do you know? Their dick tastes like shit.
That's disgusting,
You know,
huh?
trust it to a Greek guy to not really, you know, come on, go Greek. Like,
No,
y'all
but it wasn't
invented
a
that
thing
shit. You
then.
guys
It
invented
wasn't a thing then. You got to understand. We grew up with Rock Hudson was the idol who was gay but was in the closet. We grew up, you know, so many, you know.
We've always been there.
I always thought that they were like just rumors and stuff like that. Like Rock Hudson. It's like, nah, man, come on, Rock Hudson. Look at Rock Hudson. He's a real man of a man. And then turns out he was gay. And on top of it all,
And
we've
Rob
done-
Brady, you know, Mr. Brady.
This
Mr.
is
Brady
fucking
was
funny.
gay. Did you know that?
No,
Big
I didn't
Body
know that.
Bentley.
That's you are.
Childhood was
Oh, you
ruined
ruined
when
it
I
for
learned
me
about
now.
rainbows.
He was gay too, was he?
Yes, he died of AIDS, actually.
Fucking hell. Does anybody actually ever die of AIDS anymore now? Or is
Well,
is
you know,
this-
yes, they do, and particularly in undeveloped countries where they can't get medical treatment. You know, so
Actually,
Right.
you know what? I went for a full test a couple of weeks ago,
oh, he's
and
so
they
proud of
told me
that
at the
test.
they told me at the clinic. They told me at the
They
clinic.
took one look at you and said, "There's no way. We don't even need to test you. You can leave."
I can't
They
believe you
told
tell
me yes. It's the ones you least expect have
And
these things.
Chief
And
Tit,
when
do
I
you know
went to
what
the
his email
clinic, they
said to
gave me a
them?
number to call you out on. You know what lucky number I had?
you're
69.
kidding. 69?
13.
Now,
Oh,
Chief
13.
Tit, Chief Tit, you know, when they emailed him his results, the email was addressed to Dear Incel. you got nothing.
Oh
Aussie
my
X, what do you think of your avatar?
Yeah.
We got a full quartet here. It's good. I think just the smoking. I'm not a smoker. That's it.
What do
Man,
you?
can you put the rumors to bed for a second? Show us your chest. We want to see if you've got that hair there.
No, I don't have that kind of hair.
Of course not.
No.
Look at the testosterone in your avatar.
Looking good.
How you
Looking
going,
good.
man?
I think that guy's that's a giver, not a taker. I think.
You know, you would think so, but that's really not quite how it works. Just like
I love
okay.
Archie's. Have a look at Archie's one. It's so fucking. I can't stop looking at
taps
it.
on the right, bottoms to the left. This is kind of the way the chips are falling.
Oh my god.
But you know what?
Well,
Listen, I'm going to give it to you. You make a mean meat pie. You make a very nice meat pie.
Fucking
you.
meat pie.
Sure.
What watch are you wearing, Aussie expat?
Pepsi.
Ooh.
It's just coincidental.
Ooh.
Look at that. It's coincidental that the picture is the position that we're in. Look at that. Isn't that coincidental?
I do like our positions.
Absolutely. I should get our hats on.
It's just, you know, it's our usual.
So what's happening, Aussie expat? What's your news, man?
I was at a watch event last night. Sanguine Instruments. It's like this. Some military guy had started making Seiko mods, and now it's a micro brand. And it was a good crowd, mostly from SHOT Show, firearms and stuff.
Expensive?
No, pretty cheap. They do quartz and mechanical. In person, I got to say they look nice. They do actually look nice, and they're all very tool watches. So you know, it's pretty honest in terms of, you know, they're not there to be fancy, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Did you buy one?
No, I don't buy shit. I don't buy that kind of crap. Tudor's a tool watch, so that's fine. I got enough good tool watches for hiking and stuff.
Were many people buying them? What's the sales like?
There was more than 30 people there at this event, which was quite a lot.
But were they tire kickers like you, or were they buying?
A lot of them were existing collectors. So it was really, you know, friendly community meetup more than a sales event, I think. So yeah,
Okay.
it was more of a, you know, meet up with all of their fans type thing, which is cool. The person who makes the watches, so it's like a husband and wife, and he's like ex-Marine Force recon.
A lot of them do that sort of shit, eh? I mean, there's that guy from, who's that other guy that's on YouTube, Watches of Espionage or something.
Right.
They do the straps and things like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, straps is pretty
watches.
like low-key way of doing it. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sanguine. They actually make watches from start to finish. They're starting to order them and make their own dials. So
that's interesting. So what's a mod? Does that mean they make a band for it, or what do you mean by mod? Or they actually change?
They used to do Seiko mods. So they used to take like a whole bunch of Seiko parts and put the watches together and sell those. These days they're starting to venture into not just off the shelf parts. hodgepodges of things.
What do you mean? Like
So-
they might change a bezel or dial or stuff like that, or?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a modification. Any modification. So normally you're talking like dial, hands, bezel, modification. So they might
Yeah.
even do like instead of it being steel, they might PVD coat it so it goes black.
Oh, I see.
They might.
Does that rule?
Well, I mean, it's an entire industry to itself, almost, like Seiko mods.
Seiko, particularly Seiko, is very mod friendly. Seiko is very mod like that. They don't tend to mod Rolexes because it's obviously
Yeah.
But who's that company that
that's
does that?
sacrilege.
I hate it.
to
But who's
do.
the company that engraves them? And there's somebody that models.
Well,
them.
Bamford used to do that. Remember, Bamford used to.
Yeah. that's
But
what I mean.
there's other. Oh, what's happened to Aussie Expat? Why has he fallen out?
He's dropped that bad internet. I think.
So explain something to me, guys. This might be interesting also for some of the guys who are like listening in, because I don't know anything about this mod stuff. Doesn't that tend to ruin the value of the watch?
Well, it would.
I mean,
on a
that's
Rolex,
why you
on a
wouldn't do it
Seiko,
on an
nobody gives a
expensive
fuck.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? But I mean, you wouldn't do these mods on expensive watches, would you?
Well, it's a minority of people who do for that reason.
So
Look,
is
it's
those
like
skills
this.
that
It's exactly like the car industry. Cars, right? When it comes to you want to retain your value, keep it original, keep it stock. But people can't help themselves, Chief Tit. It's like a drug. They got to
Yes.
mod things. Talk to
Yes.
Doc. Doc does all sorts of horrible mods.
To his
Right?
watches. He took
And the
a-
reality is when people die,
Yeah,
they
he does
never
that.
get the part. They always keep the parts to the side to put them back.
Mm.
But you're dealing with an estate who doesn't remember how it went back.
So is something like, those maniacs that they ice out a perfectly good, Submariner aftermarket. Is that classified as a mod in the sense that we're talking about it now?
No, that's slightly different because that's just absolute fucking vandalism, okay?
Yeah, that's
Whereas
fucking
a
terrible.
mod
I hate it.
normally is done on it's done on basic stuff like Seikos. So you're not talking about they do that icing on expensive watches, but it's normally done. They do a lot of mods to make it look like Rolexes and that, like the Pepsi version or,
Okay.
it's quite mods. Do you do mods, Mark?
Mark, stop doing your taxes, Mark. Mark, concentrate, Mark.
Had to call my mama.
Oh. Mods. I don't know if I'm really into mods. Like people like doing this shit.
Nah. I mean, at
Like
most, change a strap. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But
not a mod.
you know what? So do they get like a cheap
Aussie's
watch
back.
and say, it's going to be
Aussie's
my
back.
donor watch?
Sorry, that was my
I'm gonna
USB
get a
fucking
tissue.
up.
I'll be back.
It's such a big thing that they basically do everything now. Like they have net new cases built that you can take and start. So there's a lot of Rolex fakes basically for Seiko mods, but all sorts of other things too. So basically, if you've ever seen it in any other watch, there's probably a Seiko mod or part built to build from scratch that you can make another watch out of. And
Yeah,
look
I get
similar.
it. It's not such an expensive watch in the first place. So who cares if you ruin the value? You're not really looking at it.
Yeah, but they're making them with. They're making them
donor
look like.
watch.
They'll make a Seiko look exactly like a Rolex Pepsi. And in
Yeah,
fact-
or a Yachtmaster or something. And
Exactly.
but I mean, they won't go as far as like it has Rolex on it, so it's like a homemade homage basically. But I mean, it's kind of cool. Like you get to choose, what sapphire you've got, what movement you're going to go with, the case, the bezel. Like you choose every part and you put it together. I've got respect for that. I mean, even if you do end up doing just a Rolex homage, I mean, that's still pretty cool. I mean, you like watches clearly,
You know what? That's the general calling chief tip. Mobilize, mobilize, mobilize.
I couldn't share it. That's what killed my USB for some reason. But
What's
like,
happening
here's
over
it.
at Amazon? Dippity Doo says thousands of more layoffs have been announced.
That was already announced last year in November. They did 15,000 then, and then they said come the end of January there'd be another 15,000, and that's corporate. That's like engineers and product managers, that sort of stuff. So I've got a few friends who are on the chopping block. So one of my friends, they were fired
What?
in November, and
Fuck, what happened to your friend? What? Why?
layoffs at Amazon. So I've got one friend who was laid off in
AI?
November.
AI doing that?
No, it's not.
Just
They're
tightening the belt. Tightening the belt.
They're just culling. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty much lost all faith in Amazon. Not because they've lost employees.
Are you an Amazon
It's
Prime
just
member
their
for life?
No, I'm planning on ending my Amazon stuff around March. I got.
Did you
it's more the data.
Ozark?
I got it.
Did you meet him? Did you meet him?
No. Yeah. I just think that they're not. Sorry.
Would he take your call?
There's no chance.
I think I own some Amazon
hard
stock.
some people have it ringing in the middle of this stream. I mean, who the fuck? Clients ringing in the middle of a stream. Who the fuck do they think they are? That's fucking hard. I have to change my engagement contract with him and say between the hours of 10 and 12, if you fucking call me, I will double your fucking fees.
You pick up the phone, Chief Tit here. Tit's here. How can I help?
Yeah. Hello. It's the tit. I mean, sorry, it's
Tit's here.
Archie, do you want to open that link? I can't share it. It's what killed my USB. For some reason, when StreamYard I share a screen, sometimes it just kills every USB device.
We haven't had many super chats. Where's the fucking
Yeah,
super chats?
What
is a tight ass conversation?
Come on, Tits, read him the
having
riot act. Tell him what to do.
Listen, you fucking cunts. You better start fucking super chatting, okay? Fuck. Look at Archie. He's losing weight. Did you see that? He even got into the police outfit again. For fuck's sake. He's starving.
Yeah, so this is an example of one of like hundreds, I'm sure, of Seiko mod outfits out there. I think a cool one to do is like if you go to watch modding parts, and then on the left is like all cases. And so you can start with a case of any shape, size, form, and they're divided in terms of what kind of movements you can put. It's really cool.
Like all the bits, see that? Like you can turn it into a tutor. It can look like a $2,000 tutor.
And they've got unique stuff too, like completely
Look
net
at it.
new cases as well. If you go up, if you bring down watch parts, I really like looking
Look
at
at
just the
that.
cases.
That's pretty amazing stuff.
You know what? I like it, but I don't like it when they're trying to make it look like a different watch.
But
like
you don't have to. You don't have to. I mean, go all the way top. So watch modding parts, and then do shop all cases.
See, they've got
on the left, top left.
See, look at this. See, look at the parts that are there.
Yeah. Do shop all cases.
Bezels, bezel inserts, sapphire hand.
Lots of hand
So
sets.
just
Sorry,
say-
cases.
hold on.
Yeah,
just so
do
you-
that because there's a lot of net new stuff. It's not all just knocking off another thing.
Yeah, so
It's-
Ozzy, just tell me this, right? So you go on this thing, you find the different things you like, but they're not things you can do yourself. They're things you've got to take to a watchmaker.
No, you can do it yourself. It doesn't take that much skill. It doesn't take that many tools. Because you'll be buying like a completed movement. You won't buy nothing. So what you have to do is you need to know how to put a sapphire on. That uses like a sapphire tool. I've done that before. You got to put a dial on top of a movement. You got to put the hands on. So you can really, if you ever feel creative one day, you can build the watch of your dreams. You know what I mean? Now it won't be the Rolex of your dreams, but you can build the watch that like, oh, I wish there was something that was a little bit like the Explorer, but not Mercedes hands.
Does it retain its waterproofness though? If you did this,
if you build it right, there shouldn't be a problem.
I'd rather whittle soap into like guns and send them to prisoners.
Yeah.
I'd rather bake meat pies. There's a lot of hobbies that are more interesting than building a shitter. Actually, hey, real quick, do you think we ought to patent like buildashitter.com? Like, let's get that locked down right now.
Buildashitter.com.
Yeah, we gotta hurry. And we just told 100 people to do it.
But a lot of these cases are much better than like what a lot of companies will sell you garbage watches for. You know, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they also, sometimes the hands, they've got cartoon characters as hands.
Yeah, there's so many hands that you can get into, bezel inserts and bezel types, different types of knurling. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, the hands are pretty fucking amazing. That
is pretty interesting, actually. I didn't even know that existed, this whole thing. I've learned something new today. Look at that.
Yeah.
And these are hands that work on.
So have you guys ever done
Archie's internet's slowing down while trying to browse this, unfortunately, but yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean, we always complain about hands, like everyone's got a different idea. I mean,
no, you shouldn't be fucking around with 20,000 after you've spent $20,000 on your sub. You don't want to be fucking around with $30 hands.
No, but what I'm saying is like you can just design the watch of your dreams, basically. If you want certain hands, I wish it was a field watch that had this sort of dial.
You can let's modify that and say you can design the Seiko of your dreams.
Well, they don't just have Seiko movements. You can choose other movements too.
Yeah, you can get a Miyota.
There's a Miyota.
This is the equivalent. Let me explain it to you, Chief Tit, in terms you will understand. It's like in our day, someone gets a Gemini, right? And they put those Simmons wheels on, okay? And then they get a really good stereo system, they get a really good stereo. And then they'll paint it black with racing stripes.
You know, there's no one.
You know what I mean?
From me on this stream right now, me and maybe Angelic might be the only
two. Is that your father behind you? We don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to talk to him.
That's my mother-in-law.
I'd like to. Well, sorry, Mom. Sorry that I called you Dad, but it's very blurry. You're blurry. Would you mind putting her on camera? We don't want to talk to you. We want to interview.
No, we cannot, Marky. We got to look after our panelists because that goes into a bad area.
I have a lot of questions.
Chief Tit,
for example, I want to know.
I'm really keen. What is that? What's that yellow box in the corner there? Is that a dehumidifier, Aussie expat? What is that machine behind you?
This is BMW Design's only computer case that they ever designed. So the designers of BMW. Yeah, this is the Corsair 380T.
By the way,
said it was
there
a
is
massive
no dehumidifier in Vegas because there's no humidity in Vegas.
Guys, what are you talking about? That's a huge flashlight. It's a really big one.
It's an amazing computer case. It's beautiful.
Like that in front of your mother.
The steering wheel is on that rig over there.
That's a Fanatec DD Pro.
Any good?
It's very good. It's very good. It's not prosumer. It's still at the higher end of consumer level, but the technology these days is amazing.
So does that handle better than the Toyota?
It simulates any car that you want. I'll often be driving a Toyota in the simulator.
The van, your one out the back that you were washing the other day, you've got that on the simulator?
Well, no, so Gran Turismo just added the Renault E-Sparse minivan, and it's one of the fastest cars in the game. One of the fastest cars ever produced, the Renault E-Sparse F1. So Alain Prost got to no, not Sir Alain Prost, but Alain Prost, the professor, got to drive the E-Sparse F1. You should see that. Look that up, guys. Like E-Sparse F1, absolutely amazing vehicle.
Mark, concentrate. He's talking about the Renault E-Sparse. Mark, look at Mark. That's disgraceful. You're showing absolutely dreadful commitment.
You got to read this, but you got to read it upside down.
What?
Sorry, I got to run. Kids need food. Need to start prepping.
Get going. Get talking.
Aussie expat, you just put the pies in the microwave. You made enough of them.
I've scoffed them all down. We're done with the pies, unfortunately.
Are you going to make them? Is that going to be a monthly occurrence? You should be making pies every month.
Way too much effort. Way too much effort. I only do it when I have the undying desire.
Yeah, sometimes you got to crave.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Adios, amigo.
See you, Ozzy.
Chief Tit, just ask your mother-in-law if she approved of you from the beginning, or if she advised her daughter against this marriage. Just a quick question.
Marianne, they asked whether if you knew what was the question again?
If she advised her daughter against this marriage.
Would you have advised your daughter against this marriage? No. No. You see?
You know what? You paid her off. I understand.
He's a good guy.
They're having a Dutch argument here in the background, so excuse that.
Nice. Love it. What's a Dutch
Chief
argument?
Tit, I got to tell you something. That modding stuff, right? You got to understand, okay?
Yeah.
Chief Tit,
Yeah,
don't start modding your Rolexes, okay? It's gonna end badly.
You could like get an engraving kit, and you can start like engraving the case with like, you know.
There's a guy on YouTube who restores watches that have been completely like ruined by people just like hand engraving. Yeah. Have you seen that one?
No, but I've seen the like where they got rusty and stuff.
Yeah, and he restores them and he takes all that shit off, and then he even puts metal back on to the case and
the micro welding. Did you see? I
some of these skills are incredible.
Remember the night that we showed that video where the guy chopped the Cyclops off the
what?
He chopped the Cyclops right off the Rolex.
Oh yes. Oh, what? By the way, I was going to ask you, what's happening? Are you going to get a Panerai or not? What's the story?
You know what? I thought about it for a hot minute. I do like that one. That's like one of the I like it. The one that you have, I like it, but I really don't want to go spend $4,000 or $5,000 on a mid-level watch. I have too many. It'll wind up in a box.
No, it won't. I'm telling you something.
2 days a month, maybe.
Every time I look at it in my watch box, I automatically gravitate to the Panerai.
Yeah, look, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Yeah,
what are you wearing?
Yeah, I'm not wearing a Rolex. I'm wearing the bloody Breitling. But still, that was because I deliberately did it and I held myself back.
I like that Breitling better.
Do you?
I do.
I actually quite like this Breitling. It's nice.
No, it's that fucking bullet bracelet is gorgeous. I have, as you know, we're Chronomat buddies.
That's right.
Yeah.
Archie, you going to get that Super Ocean? What's the story?
Yeah, chop.
Look, I've been looking around. I haven't seen any come up lately. And I got to be honest with you, I also would be looking around for a Reverso. I'd like to get a Reverso.
Yeah.
But look, there's no rush. You know what I mean? Like I'm in no rush. The economy isn't good at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. It's not, but I'm getting. I agree. I don't think it is either. But I'm getting a lot of people are calling me about dogs. And I got a kennel.
Look, I think, Chief Tit, you look at Australia, right? The economy, realistically, house prices are ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Cost of living's high, but job opportunities for a 53-year-old guy are pretty fucked. Okay, you got to work for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to go out and get a job, you're fucked.
Oh no, we already identified. We identified a large government organization that would be happy to have you.
Yeah, but,
but I can't do exercise.
But doing something like this is something that he likes doing, and it's not painful most of the time.
Shooting,
but it's $6 a day. Look at today's super chat, $6. That's
what's
pretty
the story?
tough.
What is
I don't know. It's just a,
you know what?
Should
we punish these guys for the poor super chat history tonight by going along, by doing extra? Should we cut it short and just say, hey, look, we're really sorry, but unless we get the $30 in the first hour, we got to bail. We got to cut and run.
That's right. That's right. I mean, no money, no honey.
Exactly. You know why? Because Archie is not rich man. He is poor man. And we want to keep the pockets
seriously. I gotta say, it's a
we could wrap it up.
I think Dirk Diggler, he said something. He said the economy is too speed. Oh, we got $10 in here.
Super
Thank you so
sticker.
much. Davey Smalls, $10.
Damn it, Davey. Now we gotta stay here.
Sticker.
Now we gotta fucking stay here a little
Now
longer.
we're gonna dance. Now we're gonna dance.
Dance, monkey, dance. Exactly.
Speaking of dance, so Arch, tell us what's going on with the host. This is always something that I find quite fascinating. This sort of dynamic that you got with them. Are you how are you sort of navigating the relationship at the moment? Is it doable?
Okay, so normally with this arrangement here, I'm supposed to pay some board money, okay?
Yeah. Super
Okay,
chat.
so I went to the bank and I got some RMBs out. Okay, that's their Chinese money.
What is that, like $50? Super chat.
That's actually
Super
like
chat.
$500 Aussie. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
500 Aussie. And I said, look, here's this for you for the accommodation. They said, oh, no, just pay for some meals. Pay for this. Give us space.
No. Archie doesn't pay for meals. You
Okay.
don't know what they're going to order. There's no predictability. You're going to order like.
No, it wasn't that. No, it was Marky. It wasn't that. It's because if he paid for the accommodation, they couldn't then go around the place saying, "Oh yeah, we had him over for free." Right? It's different. That's where they're going with that.
Super chat.
We've got a super chat. Esoteric $5. Watch Talk deserves at least $20 a night. Thank you, Esoteric.
I'm not sure.
So anyhow, I tried to give them this pile of cash yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was refused. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Did you think about putting it in an ashtray and lighting it on fire right in front of them?
And then I said, look, you've spent so much money on the hotels and that there. And they said, no, I think they like to complain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's sort of.
You fed their poodle out of a bowl instead of off of a plate.
Yeah. It's such a lack of class.
Don't say anything, but I don't know if I'll be coming back. Okay, I had enough.
Well, okay, maybe not. But what? Let me ask you this: Did you go out to dinner last night?
Sorry?
Did you go out to dinner last night?
Actually, I went to lunch yesterday. I went to Hot Pot yesterday.
And who'd you go with?
I went with them and their friends.
Who paid?
Their friends paid.
Oh, okay.
They paid for the pleasure of eating with you. These
So what about
your hosts are
what
very
did you do
smart.
last night?
Your hosts are lining people up to eat with the white monkey and pay for the privilege, and then your hosts are eating free.
So what happened with what happened last night for dinner?
I wasn't hungry.
Oh, come on.
Well, after that fucking potato pizza, would you feel like eating? Anybody or food?
What did you put in your hot pot soup? Come on.
They had some nice beef. It was nice beef. They had beef that went into the hot pot. It was very delicious.
Could have been water buffalo.
Could have been penis.
It could have been a lot of things. Someone came in with dogs, by the way. They came into the restaurant with 2 dogs, poodles.
Could have been penis. Well, that was probably, a food delivery gone wrong. You're supposed to use the back door, not the front.
Like speaking of dogs in a restaurant, did I tell you when I went to Chamonix to ski about 3 years ago, 4 years ago now, and there was this restaurant that my cousin took me to. I went there with my wife, my 2 kids, and my cousin, and it was snowing, and it was like there was deep snow. It was like waist deep, and he took us out in the middle of the night to go to this fucking Michelin-starred restaurant. I said, where is this thing? He goes, no, I'll find it. He had the phone, and he was trying to navigate in the middle of the night with the phone, and we were walking through waist-deep snow to get to this fucking joint. So we finally get there, and it's just a house. And I'm going, what the fuck is this? I thought you said it was a Michelin-star restaurant. He goes, it is. This is apparently it. So there's a little sign out the front. You walk in, and there's this house, and it's got 8 tables. That's it. And a chalkboard in French on the wall. And people came over, and they said, what would you like to eat? And I said, well, have you got a menu? And he goes, no, it's just that on the board there. And I said, well, he goes, yeah, we cook something different every day. And whatever the chef decides is going to cook for the day is what you have to eat. So you've only got a choice of 2, right? So 2 entrees, 2 mains, 2 desserts. That's all he cooks. What he felt like.
That's actually a good idea, Chief Tit. That is actually a good idea to do that. That's what Gordon Ramsay says.
Exactly. So we go in there,
Fresh
we order the
ingredient.
shit, and right next to us there was this long table of these aristocratic-looking French people in all their, glitzy sort of Moncler outfits and shit like that. And right at the head of the table, there's this black head with a scarf around it and all of this sort of shit, Louis Vuitton dripping, all this stuff, even jewelry on. And they bring the first course because they were there before us. They put it down in front of everybody, and everybody starts eating. Then I saw this black head of hair come to the side, go whoop, and start eating from the plate. And I thought, what the fuck? And they're all sort of having a bit of a giggle looking at this thing. It turns out it's a French bulldog at the head of the table. This thing was so well mannered. It was incredible. It sort of wiped its face on the napkins when it finished and shit like that. And they waited for the next course to
What
come.
did they order? Wait. Which of the 2 mains did they order the fucking dog?
It was all meat. It was beef cheeks. Beef cheeks it was.
Steak tartare.
I couldn't believe it. A fucking dog was in the restaurant, sitting at the table like a gentleman.
I told you, people nuts. This is why I have job security, because people are crazy.
Fucking nuts. Do you know how much that thing would have cost that dog? It must have been a $300 or $400 meal.
Listen, I
And the
had
French
to train a
bulldog was
dog.
eating it with a scarf
Was the
and
food
shit.
good? Was the
Oh,
food good? I want to ask you, Chief Tit. Was it good?
Unbelievable. I don't even know what the fuck it was. It was all these weird sort of concoctions, and it was all in French, and I didn't understand it. And I was trying to ask the lady what it is, and all she did is say it again in French because she couldn't understand English.
Just say motherfucker.
And I said, look, I said, and I worked out one side was sort of seafood and the other thing was meat. I said, I'll just take the meat. I mean, who the fuck eats seafood in the middle of the Alps?
Fruit de mer or bouffe.
Huh? Bouffe.
Fruit de mer or bouffe. Je
Poisson.
voudrais manger bouffe.
That's right. I said to her, look, je n'aime pas les poissons.
Merci,
mais non.
Boquette.
Merci, mais non pour moi.
Un petit peu de la français.
That's right. So, yeah, that's the dog story, Arch. The dog story at the
Every
Michelin
man
restaurant.
and his dog was in that restaurant, quite literally.
That's exactly right. Every man and his dog. Have you ever been over there? Have you ever been to some of these places?
I would like to know real quick if they served a potato pizza at this Michelin star restaurant.
They were light on the potatoes pizzas, Arch. So
They were light on the pomme de terre.
Which is, I think, why Arch might actually like it there.
N'est pas la pizza de pomme de terre. N'est pas. Salut.
That's right.
Merde.
So what the hell made you buy a fucking pizza with potato on it? Did you not understand what was on the menu as well?
It was a set course. You pick a set. There was a set.
Duper. Check.
Hurricane, $2. When will you meet up with Jamie and Honkers when's he arriving, Hurricane?
Well, Arch, you got 500 to play with there.
True.
That's
now that
it.
they didn't take the money, you can go buy another strap.
Exactly it.
So what happened with the shorts? Are the shorts coming? Did you only get one pair of shorts in the end, or did you get at least a few?
I got a few. Have
they been laundered? Because you wore that one like every day for like 4 days.
Yes. They have been laundered.
Does Mrs. Lai scrub everything in the bathtub?
They have staff to do that. They have staff that comes in twice a week.
Just twice a week? Not live-in? All right.
So they've had kids.
Economy's tough, Mark. Economy is very tough. Let me say that to you.
Tough all over. But I got dogs. All is right with the world, but I have dogs.
So, that's the whole thing. Chief Tit, you're not looking at buying anything at the moment, are you?
I am. I'm always in the market for something. I really liked that sort of two-tone Yachtmaster, the one that's got the blue face from the sort of about 2008, 9, that one.
See, that's very similar to your bluesy, but do you really need to double up?
No, but I was going to give that to Margarita.
They have a lady size. In the Yachtmaster, they have a 37mm lady size. Did you know that?
Yeah. But I'm thinking that if I wanted to rob it myself, it might be a bit small.
Yes.
Mhm.
Marky, are you buying anything?
No, I'm interested in. If I get the call for a land dweller, which I'm not, because almost nobody is, I would buy that.
I don't understand why they haven't started flooding the land out dwellers out. What
Because
the
they don't
fuck are
flood
they
with
doing?
anything, and I'm guessing. See that movement, right? That movement is unique to that watch and that watch only. So
Okay.
how many movements can they be pumping out? Probably not so many.
You should get the Panerai. I think you're mad. They're good buying now.
It's nice, and it's a good price if you're in the mood for a $4,000 or $5,000 watch. It is. It's nice. I like it, but I don't like it that much. And I'm not a big fan of rubber straps, but I would have to have it on a rubber strap, and I don't know how comfortable it is. And I'm super picky because I don't like rubber, so I probably will end up like fiddling with it because it won't feel right.
You don't like the rubber straps.
I don't like anything bracelets only.
That's why I was wondering what you thought of that one that comes on the metal strap that I asked you guys about the other day, because I think that it looks really good. The submersible on a bracelet actually looks really good. They got one that they sell with a blue face. I tried it on last year in Athens when I was over there, and it was unbelievable. Let me try to find a model number for that.
There's a movement coming on. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I got to tell you seriously, Aussie expat. I don't know if you know this, Chief Tit. He's got quite the Rolex collection. Marky has quite. Mark's got over 10 Rolexes.
Yeah, but the
Mark?
Aussie expat's got like 30. So Bear's got 25, whatever. I mean, I have too many.
We haven't seen Bear.
It's true. We haven't.
Yeah, where's he been? What's happening with him?
Has my Bear gone? Where has he gone?
Some of these people, they come and go. That's what happens. They get very enthusiastic. They really love it. Then
Bear was there every night for like 2 years. Like
a
long period.
I don't think he's coming back, Marky.
I don't either. But
Archie, can you have a look at this one? There's one called a 1068.
Yes, sir. I will have a look for you now. Let's have a look.
Right after this super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. Heritage, $2. Rank the Rolex collector. Aussie, Bear, Marcelo, Mark and Cello. Rate the Rolex collection. I'd have to say the best one would have to be Aussie.
Yep.
I don't know what Bear's got. I don't know what Bear's got anymore. Mark would go next, then Bear, then Cello.
I don't know. I thought Bear had more than me.
I think he sold a...
Or so he claims.
He can't have kept them all.
So he claims. Well, he is the...
And Marky, you never really do much photos, like in one photo with all your watches in it. You never really do that.
Never. I don't want to count them. I don't want to arrange them. I don't want to see them in one pile.
See, I used to love doing that, photographing them and...
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, I think that looks... That PAM 01068, 1068. That thing's friggin'...
Well, I do like a Panerai.
You need to look at that. I think that'd be a really nice watch. And I've never seen it on anybody.
It's a submersible. They're great. I love the submersibles.
Because that's what Mark was looking at, Arch. He was looking at a submersible, but his issue is the bands and the straps and all that sort of business. But because this one you're looking up has got a metal strap, a bracelet. Mark, look at this.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? The blue one. Look at
the blue one, Marky.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it.
And it's 42 mil, so it's not super ridiculous size.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but why is it like 3 times more money than the one you showed me?
That's because it's brand new.
Yeah, well, fuck it. I wouldn't spend.
No, you get a second-hand one like that. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Because here's the stupid thing. I would probably like the feel of that better because on a bracelet, but yours looks like a Panerai and that doesn't because of the bracelet.
You don't think it looks like a Panerai? I think it still looks
Well, I
like
mean,
a Panerai.
it does, obviously, because, you know, the watch had the dial and all, but you associate Panerai not with a bracelet. You associate.
Oh, listen, we can't make you happy. You're fucking
You can't.
impossible. What?
No,
Look
you
at
cannot.
you. You're a real asshole. You
You
know that? I
don't-
mean, 1 minute you say you don't like
Let me
the
talk to your
bracelet.
mother-in-law.
Then I give you one with the fucking bracelet. You're still not happy.
I
What
wanna
the fuck
talk to
is
your-
wrong with you?
I want to talk to your mother-in-law. Taking her to a restaurant and making her eat with a bulldog at the table.
Here we go. We've got another super chats just come in here. Look at this. We've got super chats galore.
Do we?
We've got one, the Franchise Club. Hey, Boo. The Boomer Haters Real Boo, $5.
Well, you know, what can I say?
And Hurritan Rank Rolex Collection, Archie Plastic Jake Cello.
Mm.
Well, I only have one Rolex.
Yeah.
Plastic, cello. Well, I'd say cello, plastic, Jake, Archie. I've only got one Rolex. That's enough.
Listen,
How
Mark,
many
if
do you
had
need?
that on, you'd be the only person, I reckon, in the entire state that you live in that'd have that watch on. But how many have got a fucking Submariner on?
Exactly. I want a watch that people recognize, not one that they never fucking. I don't want to watch. They never heard of it. And the one
You have to
guy
lead
who
from
heard
the
of
front
it,
side.
is that the one with the ETA movement and 30 meters of waterproofing?
No, it's 300 meters, you
Yeah,
goose.
no, I know, but he
It's
knows
that in-house movement.
everybody. Nobody knows.
You were
about-
here right now. You fucking hear it.
Nobody knows about Panerai, but the few who do know about the scandal.
That's the whole point. That's why it's cool.
Hey, listen,
It's a
ask your
fucking-
mother-in-law. I want to interview your mother-in-law. Panerai or Rolex? Just ask her that one question.
She doesn't even know watches, Marky.
What do you mean
Pick
for
one.
what? For
Which
what?
one you want, Panerai or Rolex?
She doesn't like any watches. She doesn't like anything.
There you go.
Do you have a
I got to
prenup?
tell you something, Marky. You know what? That watch would suit. The problem with Mark
I
is
like it. I just don't like.
he can't see the wood for the trees, right?
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know
It's
if I
this
can
watch
take
is
advice
too
from
perfect for him.
Archie.
He's just got to take our advice and buy
I
it.
can't take it. I can't take you seriously when you have one Rolex in the collection.
Look, I got to tell you something,
It's
Mark.
sad.
The
It's
thing
sad,
about
but
Pam
true.
is,
I outrank you now.
I always disliked Pam until you get one. Then you think, shit, this is really quite. I can't think of a watch
You are the
that
guys
I
in the fucking
really want to
quicksand
wear
inviting
more
other
than
people.
Pam. And in my case, I've gone for a 47 mil Monster.
Mm.
It's just
Wall clock. Super chat.
Super
it's
chat.
incredible.
Super chat. Super duper chat. Super chat.
Hurritan, $5. Which of the following owned a Submariner once? Crappy Luxury and Cheap Whores, Lexter Dexter, and Vintinier.
Got to be Lexter Dexter by process of elimination.
I don't even know who Lexter Dexter is. Who is
Well,
that?
I don't either, but I don't think Jen ever owned one. I don't think Crappy ever could afford one without selling, blood and a kidney.
Yeah.
His Social Security is not all that much, and he claimed it early.
He was an actor, wasn't he?
You got to put the word failed in there first, but yeah.
But he had a gig in Japan. He spoke very much about he had a gig in Japan.
Well, look, so he's been thrown out of multiple countries. What can you do?
Who had a gig in Japan? Who are we talking about?
Some nobody.
You know what? I don't want you to buy that watch. You know why I don't want you to buy that watch?
Why is that?
Because I'm going to get it. That is hot, that thing.
Yeah,
He's
I like
mad.
it. To be truthful, I like it. I don't want to spend the money on that.
And it doesn't have the Cyclops, so you don't have to do that special chopping thing that you saw on the internet.
You know what? I like it. I do like it. I like yours. I like this one. They're almost the same.
I'll tell you what's incredible. Have you seen how Panerai does the reverse Cyclops underneath?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, that's nice. They're not the only ones, but that is a clever feature.
Really, who else does it?
I don't know. I've seen it somewhere else. Don't ask
I
questions.
love my games. I'm going to get it. Hold on. I'm going to go get it just so I can.
We'll just buy this one. Just order this one.
They come up. Pam's. Look, you've got to think about buying a Pam.
If I was buying a Pam, man, I would want to steal it from somebody who's remodeling the kitchen and the wife is mad.
How's your friend Rancher speaking about remodeling kitchens?
I don't know. He rents a kitchen. Him and Aussie Expat share the same. Remember when you wanted Clyde to buy a townhouse?
Yeah.
You went on Realtor.com and you picked him out a few to look at, and then he wouldn't do it.
Do you think he should have done it or what?
Yeah, well, yeah, I do. I do. Except for the rental market, I think in Oklahoma it's real cheap. So I think I think it's fucking cheap out there. So
Look, you get up in the morning.
What's that, kid?
Super chat.
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Hurricane, $2. Dexter Lexter diagnosed Archie with NPD.
What's NPD?
Narcissistic person. Oh, that guy's a dickhead. He's nuts.
Yeah, nah.
I like the blue. The blue is really rich. That rich blue, I really like that on the dial. Give us a look at your. Just show us your Pam you've got. You got 2.
Hold on. There. You see him?
So you got one's a submersible.
Yeah, one's a submersible, and the other one's just that luminol thing.
Oh.
And
they're both 42, Chief Ted.
And they're both 42. Because it's the best size for my wrist, you know?
Yeah. No, they look lovely.
And you know what, Arch? I look at them in the morning when I get up next to my bedside table.
And you wear them.
And I just think, that thing's great. I love that thing. I absolutely love them. I love them just as much as I like the Rolexes, to tell you the honest truth. And they're more unique.
Yeah.
Put that on, and nobody else is going to have it on. I mean, the other day, somebody came into the office, and they had, like, a Rolex Submariner on. And the sort of person was, like, if you would have seen them, they were just a pleb. And you think to yourself, oh, you're not worthy of it, you know? But what can you do?
I think Rolex is too cliches. Too many people wearing them. You know what I mean?
That's the problem. That's exactly what the problem is. That's why I think the vintage ones, in a way, are cooler, because
you're not trying to show off you've got the latest.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But I love that blue band. You know, the one that you told me to get. It just looks fun.
Yeah. Great. You're wearing it's on now, isn't it? The blue band.
Yeah, it's on. There it is. See it?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's just, and it's like you said, it's not too thick. You know, some of them have got that thick bit in the middle. That makes them really.
Yes, that's what I like about that. It's very
a thick bit in the middle.
CB, $2. Pams are addictive. You betcha they're addictive, mate.
That's why these guys are trying to, like, get me to try their heroin.
I was trying to show you. You weren't here. I didn't show you. Yeah, look, Mark, look. You get up in the morning.
I'm not looking.
And these little babies.
I'm not looking.
Little babies. Look, yes, you are. Look.
We got 2 of them.
Oh, look at them.
They multiplied?
They multiplied. One night it was one, and the next night.
Yeah, that's a problem. I consider that a problem.
But they're both different. The only thing you get next is a Radomir.
Yeah, exactly. Do they come in a
$5? Chief Tit, you can't be seen at any Peter Dutton rallies wearing an older piece, such as these. Archie recommends a modern Rolex.
Peter Dutton rallies. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd much rather have Peter Dutton in than that fucking Susan Lee's in, don't you think?
Working the Mariner buddies. Brightling beasts.
She is nuts, Chief Tit. Don't you agree that Susan Lee's is fucking nuts?
She's a bit, she's just useless. I mean, she gets up there. She's just like some, I don't know. She looks like a retired nurse, housewife that's suddenly gotten into politics or something. Can you imagine her running the country?
I agree. He had a bit of a person. Look, I think he's not a bad guy, actually.
He just can't sell it. He's just not a sellable commodity, though, Arch. You know.
And as
He's just got
Susan Lee's is.
Mikey, how you doing? How's
Oh,
mom?
she's shocking as well. They've got to find somebody else.
Mikey,
gotta
They
find
just
somebody-
fucked the
I'm doing
coalition
well.
again, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, like they have. I think the Nationals have gone on their own today, haven't they? I think so.
Yeah, just ridiculous.
These bastards are very busy with their cricket talk.
Oh, I don't know.
Mike, how are you?
I'm fine. I wish I could say the same for my mom, but things are rapidly declining with her. I've been spending a lot more time with her, and like this weekend, I did an event out at the racetrack in my car, and I just took a drive in the car just got back.
Yeah.
Just can't get enough of that thing. It's fucking fun, and it's a lot more fun than getting beat the shit out of in the chat here by all the fucking trolls all the time. So I've been taking a break, honestly. I love you and I love the show, but the trolls, you know, along with everything else stacked up, I've been choosing to go see mom or hang out with her or drive my race car or ride my motorcycle or
Well,
do
here's
something.
somebody who doesn't want to troll you. Here's a complimentary super chat.
Oh, well, there's Tan. I love Tan. Tan's my favorite dude.
Archie,
what
Per
does it say?
account, $5. Mike the Snake, as the oldest statesman, can you please let Curly know that dabbing, shatter, and other concentrates are just fine for boomers? He feels attacked.
Oh, well, I think dabbing shatter is by far the best way to you know, to inhale cannabis. So a lot of people like to eat the gummies, or ingest it. I don't like ingesting it. It's a different high. It's a body high, makes you all rubbery, and you can eat too many, and then you're on an 8-hour ride you can't get off of. That's what I don't like about it, and that's happened to me. You eat too many brownies because it doesn't kick in fast enough, but smoking it was by far the best way to smoke it is shatter on a little metal platter, they call it. That it's like if you have a bong, it's a bong insert. It's metal. You put the shatter on the little platter, and you heat the metal thing up really hot, and then you drop your shatter on, and it just fizzles away into white wispy smoke and leaves no residue, no nothing, and doesn't. And on top of that, it just is the most potent that way as well.
Super chat.
What the fuck was he on about?
Shatter. It's a concentrated cannabis.
Weed.
Here we go. William Godrian, €2. Shitters. I love your Rolex collection.
I love this. Cheap tit. Shitters. Cheap tit. You cheap tit. You cheap tit.
And we got Hurricane, $2. Hope you get better for your mum, Mike. Text me anytime.
Yeah, no, she's lived an extra year that we expected her to. We knew this time was coming, and they give her 6 months maximum if things go like super stellar. She's off the chemo now; it's not working anymore, and so they gave her months, a couple of months. Basically, she's not going to pass away in pain, though. She's going to probably be in she's going to be in hospice and probably be all loaded up. So she won't be feeling any pain. And but I've been spending a lot of extra time with her lately, just because it was like just 4 days ago that we saw the doctor and got the bad news. So. It is what it is. I'm grateful that I get this time to spend with her every day, and wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. I would smash my Rolexes and run my car off a cliff.
If only that would help. We'd all do this. We'd all be doing that.
Oh yeah.
Super chat.
But anyways, yeah. So
super chat. Archibald.
Super chat. CB $2. What do you think about the PAM 1363? Let me look it up.
While you're looking it up, can I ask you this? Is there any 42mm radio mirrors? Or do they only make it in 44 and up?
I owned a 40mm radio mirror.
Did you?
Yeah, Pam. It was, I bought it impulsively, didn't realize it wasn't 44. When I got home, I realized, oh, this is only 40. It's really thick, but it was too small for my wrist. Well, you know, I wanted I wanted a 44 Pam. I wanted a big monster, you know. And so I kept it for a little while, and then I traded it in against the Pam. I forget the model, but it's got the sandwich dial, and it's the 8 days hand winder. And
oh yeah,
it's just the
Otto Giorni.
I love that watch. That was my favorite Pam of all time. You only had to wind it once a week, and it was accurate, and it was just your basic layout. You know, the standard 2 hands, and then the second sub hand at 9 o'clock. And
I love that thing.
It was on a metal bracelet too.
Is that the one on the screen now, Arch? Is that the 1363? That's I think that's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, this is awesome. This is beautiful. Love the crown. See, I mean, if you're gonna get a gold Pam, get this one.
I love that. That's just absolutely lovely.
You know, like if you take one of the other regular Pams with the giant crown guard and 44mm, and you know the other case style in gold, this case style just lends itself better to gold, I think. Just looking
how
at
much?
this, like,
how much is it, Arch?
$35,000.
Hey, we all got that laying around.
I wouldn't buy that.
It is solid gold, but you know what I mean?
There's one of them. We were looking at one that was, I think it's about 47,000 at the moment, new in the shop. And then I looked at the same model, and there was one for sale for like 25. This is Australian dollars in Australia.
Yeah.
On the used market?
On the used market, yeah.
But I mean, it was like 25?
It was 6 months old, the thing, you know?
It was only 6 months old. It went from 45 to 25?
Yeah.
Super drug.
Yeah.
Hurricane, $2. Mike the Snake, is there any point to smoking flower anymore?
Honestly, if you smoke flower, you're inhaling, you're igniting something. So, you know, lots of conversions happen when you burn things. Okay, that's why cigarettes cause cancer, because you're part of it is you're burning the tobacco, and when you burn the flowers, you're inhaling smoke. And if you smoke a lot of pot, you know, in the morning you cough up blackies and you have your morning cough and all that. When you smoke shatter, there's none of that. There's no coughing. There's no nothing. That's all a thing of the past.
You need a volcano, then you can. You can vape your flower.
All you need is a regular bong with a platter bowl, with a bowl that's a metal. It's a metal bowl that you heat up with a little, you know, lighter or a torch lighter. What do I have one laying around? But you heat it up, and then you drop your little micro size of a pinhead piece of shatter onto that hot metal, and it just fizzles and bubbles, and then you draw it in, and no coughing. It's smooth as silk. And later on, no coughing, no blackies in the morning, no nothing. So I would say, you know, if you had it available to you, and that shatter probably is the best, most potent way to inhale cannabis. There's so many different reduction methods they have these days. They've got
shatter.
CO2.
What does shatter do? I've never heard of this before, Mike.
Shatter is when you take the flowers, the buds, right, and you pack it into a tube and you blast butane. Okay, like, you know, you refill your lighter with. Like my tubes were yay long, and it took 7 cans per tube. Okay. And I would blast them through the top, and they'd get about this far, and it would come out as a gas and then turn back into a liquid.
You ever get sick of this, Mike?
What?
Do you ever get sick of this stuff?
No, God, no. I mean, I got tired of it. and I stopped for years because I've had unlimited amounts of it around me for 25 years. So I used to be a daily smoker forever, and then I finally just got tired of it. I just was like, I'd rather be clear, and so.
We got a super chat from Hurricane, $5. AC3, Jin would like to pay for a French cuisine dinner for you in Honkers. If you're up for it, he recommends the steak tartare.
Steak tartare. Isn't that raw steak?
Yep.
It's just shit. Who the fuck? What sort of steak is not cooked? I don't get it.
It's
Chief
sliced
Tit,
really,
that
it's
Michelin
sliced
restaurant
really
you went
thin.
to. Chief Tit, that Michelin restaurant, what did you have exactly?
I think I did have a type of tartare at the beginning, but it was more of a this is years ago. We had like the beef cheek for the main course, but I think the entree was something like that. But I think it was more of a take on carpaccio rather than steak tartare. You know, carpaccio, the very thinly sliced version that the Italians do, and they put some parmesan on it. Well, that's nicer. It's not quite as sickly, you know.
Yes.
Super chat.
CB, $2. Mike the Snake, the results are eloquent.
The results are eloquent. I agree.
And we got John C. He says, fight Coda. Am I right? We're not talking about Coda. Mike tried his best. He rehomed that dog.
Yeah, I did right by that dog, man. I swear to God. I mean, and you don't like. It's not mandatory that you fucking fall in love with your dog, you know. And not every dog is the love of your life, and that's basically just what happened. But I did right by her, and I rehomed her while she.
Would you ever go away to one of the cheaper states, Mike? I've been saying like Missouri, something like that. Go somewhere cheap.
If my entire family unit, which is based right here, all disappeared and I was left alone, I would be out of this state. But otherwise, where I'm living right now is the best place in the world to live. It's just expensive as all hell. But it is
Hurricane, $2. How much crispy duck have you had this? I haven't actually had much crispy duck.
Ooh, I love a Peking duck.
Just a little bit.
Remember you go to Chinatown and you see the real Chinese places and they have those ducks that are smashed flat in the window? Hanging up in the window? Yeah. I always remembered that about going to Chinatown.
Like having it with the little pancake? You know, the little mini pancake that you hack it? You can have the duck in it with the with that sweet sauce.
Yes, that's amazing. That's nice. Amazing with the sauce. The sauce.
Yeah. Is that an Australian thing? Is that Australian pretending to be Chinese?
No, I think that is real. That is real. That is real. That is
that potato pizza of yours. You should have that.
It was an Italian restaurant. Yeah.
Can you fucking believe you got a potato pizza? You must have been so pissed off when that came in front of you.
It was a set menu, so you had two sides and one main, and I just picked the pizza main.
Yeah,
I didn't think, how could they fuck a pizza up?
Why didn't you pick the seafood pasta?
No, but he had a point. You think about a pizza, you're not expecting that fucking thing to come with no tomato sauce.
Because it's in Italian as well. It wasn't in English, okay? It wasn't in English. Do you understand? It's in Italian.
And when you translated the Italian, it said French fry pizza, only not as good.
You should have started telling them off in Italian. Vaffanculo cazzo voglio. To the Chinese in there. And I'll go, what? Well, I felt obliged. You know, your menu's in Italian. I thought, you know, you're telling your food sucks.
Terrible. It wasn't terrible, but I wouldn't order it again. Put it that way.
It was terrible. It looked terrible. I saw it. It was dreadful looking.
And the thing is, they didn't use a tomato sauce. They used some other sauce, which was weird. Why would they do that?
$10.
$10.
$10. Hurricane. Chief Tit, you should feel honored being on the panel with a guest whose ancestors conquered half the world. Yes. Alongside one whose ancestor was sent from Ukraine to Australia for stealing a turnip. And we got John C. $2. Mikey, when is the next track day? 9:30 and Pantera.
Yeah.
Mikey doesn't have. He's got the Honda. He's got the Caterham, haven't you, Mike? Mikey's got the Caterham.
See what Tickle My Talk said at the bottom there?
Tickle My Talk. What did he say?
He said he went to Langer yesterday and they
Boys,
told
gotta
him
go.
to leave.
I'll leave you in good hands.
See you, Marco.
Hey, thank you, Marky. Thanks for coming on, Marky.
Anytime. Bye, boy.
See you later.
He said he got allocated an Odysseus straight away. I don't know what that is.
That's that sports Lange. You know, the sports Lange. I don't. It's a bit of a cop out because you could tell that they were trying to make something that everyone wants. And you know, Lange was always very traditional, sort of. So they released this sports one, which was more.
Any good?
It was kind of like a sports. They just thought what's popular, what'll sell well. That's what they kind of did.
Like everybody else is doing a sports watch, we might as well do one as well, sort of thing.
Well, that's what the popularity is. They were selling way above retail, but I think those days are fucking over.
What's it called? I'm going to look at it. Odysseus, Lange.
It's kind of like, it looks very Pammy.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They're all starting to get a bit of a generic look about them, those things, aren't they? That are like that.
Yeah, they are. And
a bit boring. What do you think of the Vacheron overseas? The more sort of sporty models with the rubber straps and all of that. What do you think of those?
I
Grail.
got to be honest with you. I like him. Like the Vacheron's very clever. Their watch has 3 types of straps. You get a leather strap, you get a bracelet on the steel, and you get a rubber strap.
And their overseas 4500 version 3 blue 3-hander on a bracelet is my Grail watch in steel.
Right.
I love it. You know, I love a watch or anything that follows a theme, you know, completely. Like the dial and the bezel and the bracelet and everything all kind of basically follow the motif of the Maltese cross. Every bit of it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got one on the back, it's got one on the dial. The ends of the 6 edges of the bezel are the ends of the Maltese cross. It's got one on the back side. And the Maltese cross has nothing to do with, you know, what most people think. It's not a German symbol or anything like that. I believe it's an old Viking or Hindu symbol, as is the actual swastika. That's an old Indian Hindu symbol. If it goes to the left like this, then
let me just catch up. 2 super chats. Hurricane $2. Why does Paddy say you're a charlatan? I don't even know Paddy. I don't even know him, man. And Timepiece Esquire, $2. The man, the myth, the walrus, Pontiff, need curly. Thank you, Timepiece Esquire.
You got a couple of other super chats too, Arch.
There we go. We got a super chat here from CB, $2. Overseas does not feel like a Paddock. Feels cheaper.
Well, can't afford a Patek, so I guess I'll take the cheaper.
And I think there was a
the overseas, but it was never cheap. It's the Vacheron. Vacheron's a great brand.
I know.
Vacheron was equally up there with Patek.
That's where I put them, but a lot of people, I think, including you, Archie, think that they're sub Patek, sub.
I actually like it. I don't know. I love Vacheron. I think
Yeah,
they've just come back a long way.
yeah.
Hurricane $2 plus or minus 6 months. Mike the Snake could get a girlfriend in bangers.
Hmm. In
I think
6
you missed a
months,
super chat in between from Timepiece Esquire.
I'm going to have a girlfriend within
Yes.
6 months, right here, my own home, my own hometown.
Yeah.
Is it going to be an Uber delivery? You're going to Uber deliver it?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Like when I get back rolling, I'll be making all the money I need to be able to go out and buy it. I put everything on hold that I was doing to care for my mother, and it's kind of dark.
Super
But
chat.
when she's not with us anymore, I'll be free to go back to concentrating on work, making money. So
Yeah. Archie,
No
got a couple of
worries, Mikey. We got a super chat here. Here we go. We've got a super chat from John C. $2. Arch, was 2021 the best year of your life so far? Possibly.
maybe
Possibly that was
streaming
okay.
wise.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Timepiece Esquire, $5. AC3 is the solution for lean times, no matter how bad times get. One click glance your way, and I'm quickly reminded how blessed I am. Thank you. We'll take that $5. I'm still recovering from a bit of a cold there, but it's I got to tell you something. I do enjoy the chats there. Mike, you're doing a great job with your mum.
Thank you.
And it's very sad that the train is starting to come to the last station for her, isn't it? It's over.
It is, but it's things couldn't be better given the circumstances. Like, she's comfortable, she's happy. Our family has become very tight around her, and so yeah, it does suck, but things are gonna end in the best way possible. So yes, it's sad, but at the same time, I'm blessed and that I get to see her and care for her and take her around every day. And I'll be going to her place as soon as I'm off of here. We're going out shopping.
Got
And,
two super chats. Sorry to interrupt you, Mike.
oh, no worries. It's all good.
Super chat, no worries. There
It's two. It's two of them.
$2. And CB went to buy an overseas, put it on, and said no thanks.
Interesting.
Was it on a bracelet?
Yeah, he does have the well, it comes on, the steel one comes on a bracelet and a leather strap and a rubber strap. We got Hurricane $2, AC3. How can you be Pontiff and not have a Patek? Well,
Because
I still technically own 4 of the bastards. They're just not in my possession.
plus the Pontiff has
Timepiece Esquire $2. I had forgotten how therapeutic abusing you can be. Thank you, Timepiece Esquire. Good. Where have you been, by the way? Where have you been?
He's got another one too. More super chat from him.
Got another one, $2. Who remembers the time Mike abused his dog? Mike the Snake abused his dog.
What?
Mikey rehomed his dog.
I've never abused a dog.
John C, $2. Mikey, who will have a larger inheritance, you or HR?
I'm sure HR. I honestly have no idea what inheritances I'm going to get. It's never been discussed. I guess I'll find out.
Jesus. Yeah.
That's one of those things, it's not like you just pop the topic up in, casual talking over dinner. And, hey, can I have this and that?
What's this dog abuse? What's this dog abuse thing that he's talking about? What's that all about?
I had a dog. You know the Coda story, right? I had a
No,
dog.
he doesn't.
I took on a dog that
But
was
it's
supposedly.
basically he had a dog that was really vicious to other dogs, so he had to get it rehomed because Mike tried to get a dog trainer in. He tried all sorts of things to get this dog to behave, but in the end, it was just hated other dogs for whatever reason.
She hated me too.
Did she hate you? Why do you say that, Mikey? I thought she loved you.
The dog trainer said, "I can't help you. I give up. You don't take the dog out for walks in the front yard because if she gets loose, she's going to go berserk like she does if she sees another dog, and it's going to be a dog bite, a dog fight, or a lawsuit, or a grudge between neighbors, or any of the above. And so I recommend you keep her in the backyard at all times." That's when I decided to rehome her. But in the meantime, I spent extra time with her in my backyard. I got a huge backyard. I played volleyball with her every day. And as she got bigger and older, she wanted more. She wanted bigger backyard. She wanted to go out, and I couldn't give that to her. And she started to get vicious toward me. She bore her teeth. She bit me a few times. I had to throw away 75% of my T-shirts because when I'm playing with her, dogs like frisbee dogs will bounce off their owner's back and catch the frisbee. Well, when I'd go pick the ball up, she would do a frisbee bounce off my chest and try to take a chunk out of me at the same time and bite my shirt, try to bite my chest and put a big hole right here in the middle of my T-shirt.
Mike, Hurricane's got a special super chat there, which is the next one, and it sort of relates to what you're saying.
Here we go. Hurricane $2 in 60 BC, interrupting Mike the Snake for super chats. Mean to certain death.
Meant certain death.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I was harder back in those days,
And look at this timepiece Esquire. Timepiece Esquire, Mike never burned his car for insurance. I'm not even going to read that because that's just a lie.
Yeah.
Where do they make this shit up? Just nasty. Just so nasty.
I've always been the target for that. You know that.
Yeah, it's just so nasty. It's vicious. It's nasty. That's what they're like, Mike.
The DJ Master's still around. Is that still a brand, or did that just die off?
Unfortunately, it died off, but they were strong. Because they had an agreement with Ford. They had a deal with Ford, Di Tommaso. Yeah. But eventually, when you keep producing garbage, nobody buys it. That's what happens.
I mean, that Pantera used to have that 351 5.8 Ford engine, didn't it?
Yeah,
exactly.
They had the 351 Cleveland, but those 351 Clevelands were taken off of the Shelby GT350 Mustang engine line. Okay, so they weren't just your average 351 Cleveland. They were
Chauncey, $2. Mikey, how many showers do you take a week?
More than you.
There we go.
But
nasty, aren't they? Nasty, vicious.
I take just the right amount of showers every week.
Jeez, they're just nasty in the super chats there, aren't they? Just nasty. Yeah, Timepiece Esquire's always been exceptionally nasty.
Oh yeah, there's this new KH. There's this new KH guy that's like a total dick. Jimmy is just my good old troll. I love Jimmy, even though he's a dick.
Super chat, more super chats.
Bob's Golden Watch is same. I love him and I hate him. They're my standard trolls that have been with me for a long time.
It's a love relationship.
They're all hate love.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Who is the nicer to their dogs, Mike or Kirsty Owen? That's not because that's the lady who killed her puppy. That's the
Oh,
Republican.
Jesus.
And we
Fucking
got
hell.
Hurritan, $2. Who would win in Watch Trivia? AC3 and Mike the Snake, or
Bateman and Lux.
Bateman and Lux? Definitely Bateman and Lux.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give myself as knowing a whole lot about all the different brands and stuff. I know a little bit. Learned most of it from watching Archie and being on the stream.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed you on the streams, Mike. It's a lot of fun,
It is.
and
It's addicting. It is. My brother was kind of on my case. He's like, "Why the fuck do you go on that show?" You know, because like he went on and watched it, and he's just like, "Those people, why do you let those people fucking talk to you that way? And why do you even fucking bother going on to that show?" And I said, I kind of didn't have an answer for him, and he just looked at me and he goes, it's just kind of like your addiction, isn't it? And I said,
It's like a sick masochism, isn't it?
yeah, it is a little bit. And just the Archie show itself, you know, is kind of addicting. I'm addicted to Archie.
You got another super chat, Arch?
thank you, Mikey. John C, $2. Mikey, any update on the root beer quest? No, Mikey's not after a root beer. He got the seal sub date. That's it. He stopped.
Yeah, here's KH again. Yeah, just don't come on. Laugh out loud. Just for that, I'm gonna make sure I come on all the time just to torture you, KH.
He's just nasty.
He is, and the only time he posts is like for something nasty against me. Otherwise, he does not post anything else. He doesn't contribute. He doesn't say anything except shit
Nothing
about
nice. Nothing nice at all. Just nasty shit.
It comes on to shit. He just comes on to shit on me, and that's it.
They're fucking ridiculous.
They are very nasty there. With that said, it's time for us to wrap this show up. I want to thank our super chatters. Let's go through the list. M16, 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 Davey Smalls, Esoteric, Hurritan, the Franchise Club, Hurritan, CB, Hurritan, William Gaudrian, CB, Hurritan, CB, John C, Hurritan, John C, Hurritan, Timepiece Esquire, CB, Hurritan, John C, Timepiece Esquire, CB, Hurritan, Timepiece Esquire, John C, Hurritan, Timepiece Esquire, John C, Dirk Diggler, Hurritan, John C, Esoteric. There we go.
That's a new one, by the way.
It's a new one, Esoteric, $2. Mike, which doxer you'd buy?
Which doxa would I buy? I'd have to see the lineup again. There's
the orange one. We can get the orange one. You like the orange one, Mikey?
Of course, the orange one. I definitely want one with the beads of rice bracelet. I really love. They have the best beads of rice bracelet in the biz. That I've seen.
Is Doxo a shitter brand that you actually approve of, Arch?
Look, it's semi. Look, for a cheap kind of brand there.
They're a little step above Seiko.
Yeah, they're kind of
a little below Tag Hour.
Yeah, they're like, kind of affordable, but they never pretended to be something they're not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We don't like brands that start off at the lower end and then have huge aspirations.
Yes.
You know, like Oris did that. Oris started releasing stuff so expensive. And it's just delusional. But that's kind of where we're at for it. Chief Ted, you have a great day, man. Thank you so much for coming on. And Mikey, we always appreciate you. And also Mark and Aussie expats. Great having you on. And we'll be back tomorrow, guys. See you later.
All right.
See you, boys.
See you guys later.
You guys have some fun today, hey? Have fun.
You betcha. You got it. You.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.